Our next keyboard shortcuts will be on alignment. So alignment means how text is placed on a page. There are 4 types of alignment in MS Word. The first one is left alignment. In left alignment, the text starts from the left side of the page and the right side looks uneven. So by default, our work is left aligned. So if I select a paragraph, let's say it was centered, if I press on Ctrl plus L, it will be left aligned. So the keyboard shortcut for left alignment is Ctrl L. The second type of alignment is the center alignment. In center alignment, the text stays in the middle of the page and both sides look uneven. So the keyboard shortcut for center alignment is Ctrl E. Now you can see that both the right and the left side look uneven. The third type is right alignment. In right alignment, the text moves to the right side of the page and the left side looks uneven. So the keyboard shortcut for right alignment is Ctrl plus R. The fourth type is the justified alignment. In justified alignment, the text is straight on both the left and the right sides, and the keyboard shortcut for justified alignment is Ctrl J. You can see a clear difference between this paragraph and this paragraph, for example. So let me change this a bit. I bring in 4 paragraphs and I apply the different styles of alignment on each paragraph. Okay, so I have applied left alignment in paragraph 1, and as you can see, the text starts from the left side of the page and the right side looks uneven. In my second paragraph, I have applied center alignment, in which the text stays in the middle of the page and both the sides look uneven. In my third paragraph, I have applied right alignment, in which the text moves to the right side of the page and the left side looks uneven. And in my fourth paragraph, I have applied justified alignment, in which the text is straight on both the left and the right side. So remember, the keyboard shortcut for left alignment is Ctrl L. The keyboard shortcut for center alignment is Ctrl plus E. The keyboard shortcut for right alignment is Ctrl plus R. And the keyboard shortcut for justified alignment is Ctrl plus J. Our next keyboard shortcut is Ctrl plus K. So Ctrl plus K is used to insert a hyperlink in MS Word. A hyperlink is a clickable link that takes you to another place, such as a website, an email address, or another location in the same document. To use Ctrl plus K, first select the text you want to make clickable. For example, if I select the word video and then press on Ctrl plus K, a window will open. For now, we will try out these 2 options: existing file or web page, or a place in this document. So if I want to link to a website, for example Google, I will paste the website address over here. So how do I do that? I will open up my browser, and this is known as the address. So I will first select this address. I press on Ctrl plus C to copy it. Remember our shortcut keys in part 1. We said Ctrl C is used for copying, and then I come back to my Word document and I will press Ctrl plus V to paste the address over there. So after I finish, I will click on OK. Now my word, which is video, has turned into a link. So whenever I press on Ctrl and click on this word, or I tap on it, it will take me to Google. Okay, now this time maybe I want to hyperlink this word. So we said to hyperlink, I use the keyboard keys Ctrl plus K, which will open for me this window. We have already done this. Now we will place it in this document. So I will first select this option, and then I will say top of the document, and then click on OK. So whenever I will click on this word, it will take me to the top of the document. As of now, you can see even my cursor is over here. So let me come over here, click on the Control key and tap it once or click it once. And you can see my cursor has moved to the top of my document. Let me add in a few more pages so you understand and see better what I am talking about. Okay, now you can see I have 4 pages. So if I come back over here, press on Control and then click on it or tap it once, it will take me back to the top of the document. Another thing to note is that if by any chance I want to remove the hyperlink, I'll select the hyperlinked word. I can then right click and I can select remove hyperlink. The same applies to this one. I will first select this word, I right click and I remove the hyperlink. So our next keyboard shortcut, which is Ctrl+M, increases the left indent of the selected paragraph. I have already made a video explaining the types of indentation. I'll link it in the description and you'll also see it at the end of this video. So as of now, to increase the left indent of our paragraph, I will first select the paragraph. After that, I will click on Ctrl+M. This will move the left edge of the paragraph to the right, and each time I press on Ctrl+M, the left indent increases by one step based on Word's default indent settings. In simple words, Ctrl+M pushes the whole paragraph inward from the left side. Ctrl+N is used to create a new document in MS Word. When you press on Ctrl+N, Word opens a blank document so you can start typing fresh content. Remember that this does not delete or close the current document, it simply opens a new one. As you can see, my previous document that I was working on is still over here. Ctrl-O is used to open an existing document in MS Word. So when I press on Ctrl-O, the open dialog box appears, allowing me to browse my computer and select a file to open. This shortcut is used when you want to work on a document that was already created and saved earlier. For example, these are the documents that I have created. I can either open from over here directly or I can browse for the file I want to open. So if I select this one, the file on indentation is going to open up. Ctrl+P is used to open the print window in MS Word. So when I press on Ctrl+P, the print settings appear, allowing me to choose the printer, the number of copies, and so on. This shortcut is used when you want to print a document or preview how it will look before printing. So this right over here is the preview of my document. I can increase or decrease the number of copies from over here. I can change the page size from over here, or I can go to page setup for more options. Okay, so Ctrl+Q is used to remove paragraph formatting in MS Word. So when I press on Ctrl+Q, it resets the selected paragraph to the default paragraph settings. For example, in my paragraph 2, I have applied the center alignment, I have worked with line spacing, and I have applied indentation. So if I press on Ctrl+Q, it removes my paragraph formatting. Remember that it will not remove text formatting like bold, italic, or font size, but it will remove the paragraph formatting. Ctrl+S is used to save my document in MS Word. As of now, this one is saved already, so you won't see much of a difference. Let me open up a new file. I put in some content and then I show you. Okay, so this is a file that I have not yet saved. So if I press on Ctrl+S, this will open the Save As dialog box. Over here, you can choose a name and location for the file. Remember to keep on saving your work constantly whenever you're working on your file. So right over here, I can choose a file name for my document. For example, I'll just put it at keyboard shortcuts. And from over here, I can decide the place that I want my file to be saved. For example, the desktop or a specific folder. After that, I will click on Save. Ctrl+T is used to create a hanging indent in MS Word. So to do that, I will first select the paragraph and then I will press on Ctrl+T. So this will create a hanging indent. So this means that the first line of the selected paragraph stays in place while all the other following lines will move slightly to the right. Remember, Ctrl+M was used for increasing my left indent and Ctrl+T is used for creating the hanging indent. To underline text in MS Word, I will first select whatever I want to underline. After that, I will press on Ctrl+U and this is going to underline for me the selected word or words. But remember, Ctrl+U is just going to single underline for me the selected word or words. If I want different types of underlining, I can come right over here, click on the drop down arrow, and I have quite a number of underlining options. So let us say I want to close this current document. If I press on Ctrl plus W, the document that I am working on is going to close. So as you can see, the document that I was in, which was on indentation, it closed. Okay, now for example, I accidentally happened to delete my work. I might not have the time to retype everything once again. So to help us out, we have the keyboard keys Ctrl plus Z. Ctrl plus Z is used for undoing the action. It means that it will cancel the last action that we did. For that, I will press on the keyboard keys Ctrl plus Z, and this will bring back for me the work. On the other hand, if let's say again I decide that I never even wanted this two paragraph, I will use Ctrl plus Y. So Ctrl plus Y is doing the same action again for deleting. Ctrl Y is for redoing it. So if I press on Ctrl plus Y, again these two paragraphs are gone. So remember, Ctrl plus Z is used to undo something. This means it cancels the last thing you did. For example, if you delete your text by mistake, Ctrl plus Z brings it back. Ctrl plus Y, on the other hand, is used to redo something. This means it does again the thing you just undid. If Ctrl plus Z brought something back and you change your mind, Ctrl plus Y will remove it again, and it repeats the last action that was undone. And with that, we have finished off with our keyboard shortcuts. If you found this video helpful in any way, consider subscribing and dropping a like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.